welcome to my world. So first things first, I start off by creating a blank canvas and concealing my eyebrows. For this, I'm using a 3-part kit from Krylon. The first step is to put spirit gum over the brows and let them get tacky. Then, you put the wax on top of that and smooth it out. Remember, less is more with the wax. Once you're happy with this, you go in with the sealer and you lock it all in. Next, I use MAC's Chroma Cake in green, and I apply that all over the face. Don't worry too much about the color, you're going to contour like crazy. The sealer and glue on my eyebrows is still drying, so I'm going to paint around it. This is going to cause me to look like a Ninja Turtle for a minute. While this is happening, I go in with Makeup Forever Splash Palette in yellow, and I start contouring. This is a grease paint, so it's going to give the powder something sticky to cling to, as well as have a blendable texture. Next, I go in with a dark green color and I contour the shadows of my face. For this, I'm using MAC's Humid. Then I take a black liquid liner, I go in and I draw on where I want my super arched eyebrows to be. Now the trick is getting the other side to match the one you've just done. So to do this, I start off thin and then just build up the other sections to even it out. If it's not totally even, don't worry about it. We'll clean it up later when we carve it out. Using the Makeup Forever Flash Palette in black, I go in and draw on where Maleficent's headpiece is. I work it into the hairline to hide any seam. With the same yellow I used to contour, I'm putting it on my eyelid and creating a base for the eyeshadow. This is a little bit sticky, so it gives the eyeshadow something to cling to. You can use an eyeliner, a concealer, and many other things to get this effect. Then I go in with MAC's Chrome Yellow and pack it on the lid to create a really saturated, deep, exaggerated color. Like I said, you can use an eyeliner, so I'm doing that for the crease. I'm drawing it a little above where mine is, and I'm using a purple for this. This is also going to give the eyeshadow something to cling to and create a more dramatic effect. Then I go in with a deep purple eyeshadow and just really ham it up, create the shape where I want it, and blend it out. Using the same deep matte purple eyeshadow, I go in and exaggerate the size of my eye by drawing it on a little below where my lashes naturally are. To add depth to my eye and create contour, I'm adding a little bit of orange shadow in the outer corners. This is where we clean up anything that isn't even in the brows. I'm using the white in the Makeup Forever Flash Palette and just carving it out and then blending it. I use my chrome yellow pencil to line the inside of the waterline. Now I really contour and amp up the look and take it from Halloween to professional makeup artist by contouring around my nose, adding light to the high planes of my face, and you just go back and forth and contour, highlight until you get it right. So I've changed into my costume now, and I'm closer to the end, and I'm using MAC's Studio Fix in white all over my face to really contour it and mute down some of the higher planes. Going back in with a deeper green shadow now. Like I said, it's just a lot of back and forth. Contour, highlight, contour, highlight, contour, highlight. If your hands look like this, oh, you're doing something right. Using the same orange powder as before, I go in and soften the line. Using MAC's Studio Fix in white, I set what I previously did when I carved out the brow and really blend up the crease. Now I'm going in with a black liner and sharpening up the brow. Using a deep burgundy or mahogany pencil, I outline my lips. Then, with a bright red liner, I go in and fill in the remainder of what's left. With a dark pencil, this is MAC's Current, I'm basically contouring my lips by coloring in the outer edges. Then I take my Makeup Forever Flash Palette and color in the rest of my neck. It's gonna take a minute. Okay, so this is pretty much where things got real. I wanted to leave it in to show you that this can even happen to the best of us, professional makeup artists, and this still happens to me. So I put too much glue on the lashes. This causes my finger right here to start sticking to the glue. That drags the lashes down and causes them to stick to my bottom lashes, and from there it's just a big argument and a big mess. It happens to the best of us, don't panic, you can get out of it. I've got my wig prep on, so welcome Theodore. He's going to be helping me place the wig and do my hair today. Theodore decided to go for a half up, half down look with buns on the side that we pin the horns into. You might notice that Theodore's makeup is like a dragon. That's because I painted him. You'll see that later. Now we're just finishing up placing the horns. And voila! I'm pretty much Maleficent at this point.